Yeah, yeah.
I'm all tingly and kind of sweaty. This is gonna be good, I think.
I'm feeling good. I got a beer and a cowboy hat. I'm trying to get engulfed in white culture. I'm out here. This junk nasty.
I didn't tell you guys. Sometimes my co-host, it's a cultural exchange. My name is Katrina Coleman. If you've never met me before, I host this show. And sitting next to me is my guest co-host this month, Tylon Monger.
Nice to meet you guys.
That was a really good white voice, Tylon.
That's a good mic voice?
Yeah, you're getting a lot better.
I'm trying to do radio. I'm trying to get on the conservative radio shows.
Oh my God, they would love you so much.
What? Get that RNC bag? What?
Yeah, Fox News would pay for all your hotel stays if you came on in that hat.
I'm telling you. I'm changing the game.
Just say real quick for me, DEI is a problem.
The Greeks are a problem.
The Greeks?
Are they a problem? I don't know enough of them.
I don't know.
Do the Republicans think that the Greeks are a problem? Oh, I'm sorry.
Apologies to anyone Greek in here, although you're probably used to it.
That was my Trump impression. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said earlier, I do apologize for us being late. We haven't been late in 9 years, but it is our 9th birthday, so it's time to get white girl wasted, I guess, apparently.
9-year anniversary.
Yeah.
9 years.
9 years ago, this thing started. If You Look Like was a person, it would be like learning, well, they don't learn cursive anymore. It'd be learning multiplication right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we just multiply the fun naturally.
Yeah.
See, I'm a comedian too. You guys thought I just host, I'm a comedian too.
Neither of our presidential candidates even have 9 years, so we need to celebrate that.
Oh no. Everything's terrible. You guys go vote. I don't care who you vote for, but just vote. But for tonight, we don't have to think about that particular thing. We're gonna do this amazing show called You Look Like. How many of you guys have been here before? Or the old one that used to have been? So how many of you guys are brand new? See, it's always quieter. Like, you're more polite. Your first time, you're like, oh, it's a show, I should be polite. But by the end, you realize what we do here, and you'll be like, yeah! Yep. Like, that's the whole vibe of the show. That's how it works. So, like I said, we've been doing this for 9 years. I'm very, very happy. We've had a web series. You can look it up on LOL Network that Kevin Hart produced, produced as well by Craig Brewer. We've now had multiple different venues. There's another You Look Like that is still thriving out in Houston, Texas. There have been other shows established in 5 different cities. So this is a very popular show, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. I'm not going to cry tonight. Unless I get another shot, then probably. I'm emotional.
And this is the best one. Fuck Houston. Right? Fuck Houston. Memphis. But shout out Houston for having you. Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't sign on with it. I'm friends with them. I like those guys. But you guys are going to see the original version right here. The originators, the where it started, of course. Before we get like super into it, one of the things I'm super excited to have here tonight, you're gonna actually hear from him. But right over there at the merch table, there's gonna be a young man named Brad, and he's from a place called A Better Way. It's on the back of the slips that are on your tables that have all the names on them. You can see their website, so you can read up more on them. But I can tell you that they focus on harm reduction for addiction, for people suffering with addiction. Harm reduction, they offer Narcan and test strips. So if any of you have any reason for that, nobody's gonna say shit to you. I mean, they might ask you if you're holding. That's just might be a thing that happened. But take them home, be safe with them. What I always say is, I want you to stop doing it, but I want you to be around long enough to recover. So, I know, I said it was gonna be fun, and I was like, drugs are bad, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can talk to him. You can find they do education. They have lots of resources if you know anybody that needs them or if you need them yourself. So go do that, because you guys know that a bar is a supervised use facility. Like, it's a harm reduction facility to be at a bar, right? Because you're intaking a fun drug, which is alcohol, and the bartenders are making sure that they dump your stupid ass in an Uber if you drink too much. So same idea.
Any of y'all smoking crack tonight? I like this. Okay, we're gonna have fun. It's okay. It's cool to be a crackhead until it's not.
Until it's not.
The first time, it's cool.
I don't know. In my experience, meeting strangers who are clearly addicted, they've always been so much nicer. I had a guy push my car off the 3rd Street exit for like 2 blocks. I tried to help push, but at some point he started running, and I was like, shit, why are you so strong, dude?
I just had a crackhead wash my windows on my car. And I bought a water bottle from him.
And you bought a bottle of wine? Was it open already?
I didn't drink it.
Oh, I was just saying, if the seal was cracked, you probably shouldn't.
But I supported crackhead business. I'm a good person.
This is a comedy show. We're gonna get dark. Okay. I birdwalk. I have ADHD. So if you haven't been here with us before, this is an entire show that rotates around one joke. It's not a roast show. It's a show about first impressions. It's a show about what people think of you when they see you. You know, like when you go to a palm reader. Like when I went to a palm reader once and she looked at my palm and she said, you don't seem like you have a good relationship with your father figure. And I was like, you didn't get that from my palm. So we have 6 contenders here tonight for you, and they're going to tell each other what they look like. In the first round, we're going to have 3 heats. They're going to go head-to-head, one-on-one. They're going to tell each other what they look like. This entire show is completely run by the audience. Like, you have full control over it. You will vote by your applause, who you like better, and who goes on further in the show. In the second round, we'll have 3 left, right? I'm gonna ask for an audience volunteer. Now, I'm not gonna drag you up here if you don't wanna do it. Like, and your friends can't push you into it, and you're like, no, I don't really want, no, you have to be enthusiastic. And then you'll come up here and be told what you look like. And you guys will vote again, you'll be down to 2. Those last 2 will then go head to head. But here's the deal. Not only do they win bragging rights to be the July 2024 You Look Like champion, but give me a drum roll.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
And it's in 3 dimensions. Like, it's got the 9 on top. It's got googly eyes forever. It says salty on it. Every single month, I have made a crown for this show. When I say I use crown loosely. But also, this one's a little special to me because I went back through and we have buttons. These are all the old buttons we've had. Multiple different designers, Legend of Zelda, as well as Doug Gillen and Mitchell Dunham. So they're all on there, as many as I could find. And this one right here, you know what that is? That's our first prototype ever from the time I got drunk and bought a button machine. So it has a lot of special meaning to it, but somebody will wear the, God damn it, start. Well.
It's okay, y'all ain't see that. Y'all ain't see that. We good.
Speaking of those buttons, I went through and I found an old stash. And some of you guys who have been here before, you're like, how do I get one of those beautiful buttons? They look amazing from here. I mean, the Ziploc bag presentation is impeccable. But the way that you get those, you guys might have noticed that on your tables are clipboards and slips. And those slips say, hey, blank, you look like. Here's the deal. We're up here. We're slinging jokes. You might have better jokes. Take your little pens there, write them down, and put them in this big pink box. Yes, it's a big pink box. Of course, I'm going to say big pink box as many times as I can because I'm emotionally 12. A big pink box right there. And then we're going to divvy them up at the end of the show, and we're going to read what you said we look like. Here. Sir in the front row that I don't know at all, Nathan. Can you tell everybody if that's a quality button? Yeah, see?
Yeah.
They're amazing buttons. You can have one. And these are all old ones, so they're all like pre-COVID. They've been hanging out. They're still fresh, though.
Antiques. You could sell those. Only to the people, never mind.
Only the people who really like the show?
I was gonna say only to the people who need Narcan.
Do not sell the Narcan.
That was funny, but I shouldn't have said it, and I'm sorry.
So yeah, you guys will vote. You'll write the end of the show. You're gonna crown the winner. I always leave something out, but I'll remember it later. I'm sure you guys are hot and ready to go, aren't you? Mm-hmm. You want to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Do you want it? No. Do you want it?
There we go. Consent.
Now you guys know what it's like to sleep with me. Oh, you know what we forgot? The demonstration.
The demonstration. Okay, demonstrate. Okay, if this was the first round, what would you tell me that I look like?
I would look at you and I'd say, Tylon, you look like in the small Texas town that you're from, all the white dudes call you one of the good ones.
All right. I would probably say something like, Katrina, you look like you solve crimes in Miami. Okay. Okay.
I might say, Tylon, you look like you're the Sha'Carri Robinson of code switching.
I am good at that.
You guys don't like
all
that
right.
one.
I would say, Katrina, you look like your pronouns are huh/what.
Okay, you nailed it.
There we go.
I like having fun doing it. But you guys
I
want
won
to see the actual
twice.
show.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm out here.
Yeah, I forgot that part.
You
Tylon
tried to stain my legacy.
is a two-time winner. We have a tradition here. You look like if you win 3 times, you become a retiree, and there's only ever been 2 of them in the entire course of the show. So Tylon's resting on his laurels a little bit.
Come on now.
I think he's waiting for the list to come out where he's like, I want those.
Listen. I was out of town last month for my job. They tried to say I was scared, but guess what? Now I'm unemployed! Let's go! Let's get this work. We raising the unemployment rates. Let's do it. Fuck that job. There we go. Yeah. Over there.
Get him! All right, this is I fucking love this guy. All right. We are ready now to get started. We're going to get started. For real now. You want to call the first contender up to the stage?
All right, so the first person coming up to the stage, this guy looks like a footloose antagonist. I want y'all to give it up for Charlie Reifenberger. Charlie Reifenberger.
It's not usually how we do it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let Charlie tell him what he looks like. Right here in Memphis, Tennessee, put your hands together for Basil!
Hey, Basil. Do the right thing.
Y'all shake hands? God damn it, everything's fucked up today.
Here we go.
All right. Last mic goes first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Yeah. Audience, are you ready? Then count us down in 3, 2, 1.
You look like you tell all your black friends that you enjoyed Mary J. Blige's The Little Mermaid. You look like you once had a vagina.
You look like great value Gucci man.
You look like you thought the Shade Room was a room at the Civil Rights Museum.
You look like you drive a Jetta with eyelashes on the headlights.
You look like you thought the City Girls was Mary-Kate and Ashley.
You look like Pudgy Bush.
You look like Clay Aiken if he was a top.
You look like a little Japanese girl trapped in a black man's body.
You look like 12 years of Harry Potter.
You look like CeeLo never touches his greens.
You look like you married your wife for your dad's money.
I did, that's true. You look like CeeLo T.
You look like people often mistake you for Katrina Coleman.
You look like you have a lot of opinions on potato salad.
You look like you thought Negro spirituals came from the American group Boys to Men.
You look like you spend 20% of your monthly budget on getting your nails done.
You look like after you got married, you and your wife went to Paula Deen's.
You look like you make rednecks call you the N-word while they're having sex with you.
You look like you often reminisce about bar fights with Kevin Federline.
You look like Kimmy Schmidt's roommate.
You look like you graduated with Macaulay Culkin.
You look like a dues-paying member of the Beyonce Beehive fan club.
You look like you hate when your wife refers to your comedy career as a hobby.
You look like what happens when your parents are too religious.
You look like a can of date rape.
Oh, shit. You look like you'd take advantage of me if I got too drunk around you.
You look like the happiest day of your life was getting married, but the breakthrough will be your divorce.
You look like you do coke with guys that I look like.
You look like you like to play freeze tag with paralytic people.
You look like you've been pre-diabetic since preschool.
You look like your OnlyFans username is Joe is bi.
You look like you learned Spanish just to watch the soap operas.
You look like you thought Joe's apartment was where Michael Jackson recorded the Thriller album.
You look like you started doing heroin because you thought it would make you better at jazz music.
You look like you can't wait to tell your mom you met Cher.
You look like your favorite movie is Strictly Ballroom by Baz Luhrmann.
You look like you would recommend all the 90s boy bands to perform in conversion camps. Tearing up my heart.
You look like you write articles about how you can't go to sex parties because white dudes don't wash their ass properly.
You look like you dated every Kardashian, including Bruce Jenner.
You look like you wear a kimono around the house.
You look like you were born in AutoZone.
You look like you make plays that start out great, but then they go on for too long.
We're done. Wait, you gotta stay here. Basil, where are you going? Come on now. I swear, you guys who haven't been here before, it's not always like this. Sometimes everything's fucked up. All right, now. Do you guys know in your heart who you want to win? Who you want to see go on to the next round? Do you know? I've done the same joke for a long time. You have to vote. You see what happens when you don't vote. All right, it just gets more desperate every time I do it. Do you guys know who you want to see go on to the next round? I finally replaced my decibel meter so I don't have to use my phone. We're gonna use science. We're looking for high numbers, not long cheers. Girth, not length, all right? Tyler, you got call him out.
All right. If you guys think Charlie Reifenberger won, let me hear you make some noise.
All right, if you guys want to see Basil go to the next round, clap your hands. We don't always really need the decibel meter. You guys give it up both for them both. Clap your hands for both of them. That was an amazing round. But Charlie will be going on. Thank you very much, Basil Charlie.
Shout out to Charlie R. Charlie Reifenberger.
we forgot to say at the top, if you guys look, there's a little rainbow piece of paper. That's the one that has a better way on the back. I'm going to say their name a whole bunch. But that rainbow piece of paper, you'll see the names so that you can spell them correctly. You may notice that there are 2 Charlies. Sorry. The white dudes only have like 8 names. That's not my fault. That was Charlie R.
The good Charlie.
You will see Charlie V.
The evil Charlie.
Here shortly. Just make sure when you write it down, please put the R on it. We have to sort these slips out by hand. Don't make me guess which one you're calling a pedophile, all right? Make it clear. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy that? Those of you who are new, you get it now? Yeah. You want to see another round? You want to see more? You want to see more? Yeah. Let's give him some more. What do you think? I think we should give him some more. Give us some more.
Yeah.
Give us some more.
Yeah.
Go ahead, call him up.
All right, you guys, give it up for this next guy coming up to the stage. He looks like you don't know what he looks like until he backs up 100 feet. Give it up for Spencer Geno, everybody. Spencer Geno. Where'd he go? Spencer Geno.
You're making me look like shit, and I appreciate it, all right? It's making the show better. And face it off against Spencer Geno. Put your hands together for Lila May Bear.
It's okay, yeah. No, it's good.
You guys shake hands. Left mic goes first.
Left mic goes first. I lied.
Sorry.
Left mic
That's
first.
okay.
That's you, so are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? And count it down in 3, 2, 1.
You look like you have to think about sweat a lot more than the average person.
You look like you have to ask for the manager before you come.
You look like you take ramen too seriously.
You look like Pinocchio if it was about Beaker from the Muppets.
You look like you've sincerely said friend zone more times than you've said love.
You look like the doll Annabelle is based on, boring and inanimate.
You look like you know personally how bad citric acid feels in a dick hole.
You look like depression as told by Ginger.
You look like you don't have sheets your mom didn't buy you.
You look like Bryce Phallus Howard.
I don't get that one. You look like one of your big moves is to ask a girl, how big do you think my feet are?
You look like you braid your armpit hair.
You look like you're holding in a fart for a lot of sex.
I am. You look like a fat vegan, you know, a failure.
Nice. You look like at restaurants you say, obviously I hated it when you finish your plate.
What else would you say? You look like your name is Lila, but in bed you make your fiance call you Karen.
You look like you have a wall you rub boogers on at bedtime.
You look like you bleed Diet Coke.
You look like you respond well to lunch lady energy.
You look like you're not homeless, you're domestically challenged.
You look like you have one hat you wear to Ren fairs, Comic-Cons, and weddings.
You look like the Blair Witch is your favorite movie and what you call your pussy.
You look like you figure out what you're wearing based on the sniff test.
You look like those are the only shoes you own.
Why did someone awe at that? I have a lot of shoes. You look like you have a lot of hobbies that made your mom nervous.
You look like you tell people you go to metal shows, but it's really Lana Del Rey.
You look like you do the sprinkler dance at parties to avoid being vulnerable.
You look like you were conceived in an abandoned police car.
You look like the reason for the COVID toilet paper panic.
You look like the sound of owning too many cats.
You look like you've had the same glasses since 8th grade.
You look like Pennywise the clown fell on hard times.
You look like you say, if I have any more, you're gonna have to carry me out with a wheelbarrow at restaurants.
You look like Lena Dunham if she was somehow less funny. Oh.
You look like you have strong opinions about both breakfast burritos and clove cigarettes.
You look like you use sex toys made of patchouli and hemp.
You look like you have a snuff film addiction that started off ironic.
You look like you got your dress and personality at Walmart.
You look like you taste your cat's fancy feast to make sure it's good enough.
You look like Fozzie Bear found her true self.
You look like you're... Oh, no. You look like you were personally hurt by the end of the DDR craze.
You look like you call your dad father because daddy would get way too confusing.
You look like you buy exercise equipment off Marketplace.
You look like the camp counselor who smokes weed with the 12-year-olds.
You look like the manager at a sports grill who hosts pool parties for employees.
You look like you call your car and your sex life a Jeep Wrangler.
You look like you think Texas Roadhouse is fancy.
You look like you file domestic abuse charges every time your husband farts.
You look like you make a mean, cheesy roll-up.
3, 2, 1, we're done! You guys give it up for Spencer and Lila!
Give it up. Give it up.
God damn it.
Spencer got my respect. To call anybody a fat anything, you got... Are you a vegan for real?
We can't comment until after,
That's not right.
until later.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry.
Also, you can bust on me for the fact that everyone knew that beep was gonna happen except me.
Yeah.
And I've had the same goddamn timer for 3 months.
Yeah.
All right, you guys know who you want to go on to the next round? You know who you want to vote for? You ready to do it now?
All right, y'all. If y'all want Spencer Geno to go to the next round, let me hear you make some noise. You got something back there. You got...
And if you want to see Lila Bear go on, clap your hands.
That was more noise. That was more noise.
I don't always need it. You guys, thank you guys so much for Lila's going on. Good job, Spencer.
If it's a tie, do we make them fight?
No, we just make people vote again.
Okay, all right. All right.
You know what the loudest
boss.
I've ever heard this room get?
What's the loudest you ever heard this room get?
Well, it was actually at a different place, but the loudest I've ever seen on this thing is 121 decibels.
Whew.
A chainsaw is 110.
We gonna beat that tonight.
You gonna beat that tonight?
We gonna beat the
You gonna do
decibel record tonight. We gonna beat that.
Do you know what the lowest reading I've ever gotten on this was?
What?
Literally 0.
Oh.
Like, we would be like, oh, if you want to see this next person, go on to the next round. And I saw people hold their breath and pause drinking their beer, so they made no noise.
Damn.
The You Look Like audience is a bigger bitch than anyone I've ever met. And I love them. I love you for it.
I would have started throwing baked beans at people. I don't know.
No, but it would have made noise on the decibel meter, so they didn't. Yeah, you guys can be kind of mean. Speaking of being mean, you could also be nice, but make sure you're writing your afterburn slips. We want to see a lot of those at the end of the show. You guys want to see your third heat of your first round? Yeah. So the third heat is always includes the champion. So why don't you let us know who's going to face off against the champion?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all make some noise for coming up to the stage. This next contestant looks like she's been 9 years old for 20 years. Give it up for Toothbrush Jesus, everybody. Toothbrush Jesus. black person in that second round. Let's do it.
We're gonna switch you off because I wrote it down wrong. And face off against TBJ, Toothbrush Jesus. Put your hands together for Charlie Vergos.
The evil Charlie.
You guys already shook hands, I saw?
Kinda, sure.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm on the left side, right?
You are
Okay.
going to go first?
Does anybody know any jokes we could tell? Oh, okay.
I got a joke.
No. You know, the thing is, you guys, I fucking work in IT.
Women, am I right?
Okay.
Barely, am I right?
Sorry.
You guys already shook hands. You're first. You ready? Okay. Are you guys ready? Counting down in 3, 2, 1.
You look like one day we will regret not checking your backpack when you arrive.
You look like you were directed by Spike Lee.
You look like your pocket pussy is pork.
You look like all your outfits were made to be worn with roller skates.
You look like after you leave, you're streaming a late night church Zoom service.
You look like you don't want me you're coming around your neighborhood asking questions about the candy man. Okay.
You look like average GPA Sheldon.
Okay. You look like you hopscotch competitively.
You look like you didn't even try throwing your clothes in the dryer to knock those wrinkles out.
You look like the FBI sent you undercover to break up a child pedophile ring. Okay.
You look like you grew a mustache for tonight and failed.
You look like the voodoo lady from Pirates of the Caribbean 2 if she got all of her trinkets from Ruby Tuesday.
You look like you ride a bike everywhere to appear humble.
You look like Black Girl Tragic.
You look like Caillou's real daddy.
You look like you go to Collierville Carriage Crossing and sign autographs of Simone Biles.
You look like if I search through your house long enough, I find your serial killer box collection.
You look like if Basquiat was a Bratz doll. Okay.
You look like Screech from Save the Last Bell if he never went to class.
You look like every time one of your jokes bombs, you do a push-up. She's really in shape, her sleeves aren't. Okay.
You look like Doug Funny after Ozempic.
You look like you got fired from teaching self-defense because you kept suggesting too many mental health days. Okay.
You look like Joe Biden if he just go to Pilates.
You look like if Michelle Obama's arms were an entire person. Okay.
You look like Eminem if he would still be Rabbit.
You look like Oblina from Our Real Monsters, the skinny one with the lips. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
You look like Morty quit time travel to sell barbecue.
You look like an origami version of yourself. Is that okay? Some are weird.
You look like the cue ball waiting to put all the colored balls in their place.
You look like you can't cook.
You look like you can't cook.
You look like if black people could be Romanian.
You look like a saved boy band member, Backstreet Jesus.
What's another one? I'm out of order. Okay, you look like if you lived in Wakanda, you do all the jobs that other black people wouldn't do, like whitewater rafting tour guide, zipline tour guide. Okay.
You look like Adam Sandler with no friends.
You look like if Susie Carmichael from the Rugrats was a GoldenEye character.
You look like a live-action Ed, and Eddie character.
I had that written down for you, too. you look like Ed, and Eddie's black friend.
You look like the poster child for nepotism.
You look like Afrofuturism if Trump gets reelected.
You look like... Oh, damn.
Oh my God. Y'all give it up for Charlie Vergos, Toothbrush Jesus.
The
God.
beep. The beep. The beep is a part of the show.
All right, I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna be right here. So in a minute, Tylon, when I go, where the fuck is the remote? Remind me it's right here, okay?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, again, put your hands together.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys see the poster or the thing in the back, the banner in the back. Back to the Light is recording us, and I look forward to you guys seeing how me and Tylon were reacting. There was a lot of reactions we had. I don't know if you guys noticed, and for some of our listening or maybe visually impaired audience members, one of our contenders was black and one was white. I don't know if it came up during the set at all, or if it was mentioned.
If you're driving, you should look right now and crash.
Do you guys know who you want to go on to the next round? All right, it's time to vote.
All right, y'all. If y'all want Charlie Vergos to go to the next round, let me hear you make some noise. Make some noise.
And if you want to hear some more jokes from Toothbrush Jesus, clap your hands.
That's a lot of noise. Let's subtract Charlie Vergos' girlfriend. You should carry the 5, and we can.
I was gonna say it wasn't. No, she didn't help him.
Right.
That's the great thing about this show. We bring families and lovers closer together.
Yeah.
By honesty, when they can say, "Nah, baby, no, didn't work out for you." So that was super, super close, but that's the reason I have the decibel meter. You guys chose it. One more time, big round of applause. That was an amazing round.
It was a great round. Great round.
And Toothbrush Jesus will be going on!
Okay, real quick. All right. We all like
Taylor,
comedy.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Hold on. No. All right. Real quick. What I got before you guys get drunk and can't do anything responsibly. All right, here it is. We all don't like pedophiles, right?
Yeah.
All right. And especially if they're not funny. And their dad is like a rich person who tries to keep their career afloat, right? We all don't like that. Okay. Well, the Cannon Center is with a comedian named Chris D'Elia. Very well documented pedophile, groomer, bad sex guy, right? He tried that. Minglewood booked him last year, and we canceled him then. And so, if you guys want to go on your phone, and you can either message him on Instagram or Facebook. I'm not sure what the best contact method is yet. Or Trey at thecannonCenter.com or Elisa at thecannonCenter.com. You can send them a polite email and tell them You don't want him. He's not funny, and he is also a pedophile, and he's gross. And we can and tell them not to do that. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Just I'll write down his email address. The email address is outside, and you can bother you then. All right. Cool. I'm petty. All right. Thank you. Give it up for the show.
Give it up for Charlie Vergos. Give it up.
I support
Charlie Vergos.
messages like that.
You know what he looks like?
What?
Charlie Vergos looks like if Stewie from Family Guy got a liberal arts degree.
I was thinking he looked like Powder if it was set in Memphis and it was about like powder. You know what I mean?
There we go. And he got his chest open. I don't like that. He was feeling himself today. I ain't never seen his chest hair before. You acting different. Hannah, what he eat? What he eat today? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
I try to control the show, but I usually can't. But yes, we support messages like that because if we don't get him canceled or get his show canceled, we're not canceling him as a person. He'll do fine. He'll still be super rich. And he does do the show at the Cannon Center. Just be aware that if you have teenage daughters, that you should check their fucking phones because he's a weirdo.
And don't give him phones at all. No, fuck pedophilia. I don't like kids at all. I don't even donate to the commercials.
You know, the thing is, Tylon's only had, like, a beer. Like, he's always like this. I love that about you. And oh, my God. You guys are going to have to come back definitely when he's ready to defend his crown. But what's going to happen now is I need all three of my winners for the first round back on stage.
Yeah.
That was Charlie Reifenberger. So I need Charlie Reifenberger. I need Toothbrush Jesus.
Charlie Reifenberger, Lila, May Bear, and Toothbrush Jesus, everybody. Yeah. Lila Bear, bring your midsummer ass on the stage.
You said midsummer's ass?
Is that how you... I never saw the movie.
Oh, here's where it is. She looks like Midsummer's Brunch.
Midsummer's Brunch.
Yeah, instead of Midsummer's Night's Dream, Midsummer Night's...
I heard
look,
it was
we're
about,
workshopping. We're meatballing.
Yeah, okay.
Spitballing. All right, folks. You guys scoot over there just a tiny bit. I have a little chair. Tylon, if you will, you're going to pass the mic off. We got another microphone as well. I told you at the beginning of the show, you guys are writing your afterburn slips, right? You're writing your jokes? Are you writing jokes? Don't make me do the kindergarten teacher thing. Clap 3 times in the back if you can hear me. What white person clapped 4 times, y'all? This is why we get this reputation. All right, y'all hold on to that for a second. What I need right now is a volunteer. Like I said, I'm not gonna pimp you up here. I'm not gonna make you come up, but who would like to come and sit on this super comfortable stool and be told what they look like? Oh, y'all like that tonight? Y'all shy? Oh, he's already up and walking. It's fun. All right, come on now. Different nights are different. I've had people shove each other to try to get up here. Like, usually they were drunk. And I think the worst one was the guy who was dressed, it was St. Patrick's Day, he was dressed as a leprechaun, and his face was very red from the sunburn and the alcohol. And he pushed someone, and then he fell. I was like, well, buddy, you earned it. Come on up here. All right. You guys give it up for your audience volunteer first off. Y'all were all cowards. All right, sir, first off, will you please tell everyone your name?
Josh.
Hi, Josh. Everybody say hi, Josh. Hi, Josh. All right, so here's the deal. We record this visually, where you can find it on YouTube. You can find old episodes back to the Late Network, but we also record it for podcast listening. So somebody might be listening at work. It's not safe for work. Do it in your headphones. But for the crowd, could you just briefly, it doesn't have to be jokes, just briefly describe yourself, what you look like, so we have sort of a visual reference?
Yeah, for sure. I got on, Tyler can help me out too. I got on Yeezys, blue shoes. I got on Tennessee State shorts. Shout out HBCU. I went to HBCU. I got on Malcolm X shirt because I'm black as fuck. I got on my white man golf hat. I date a white woman and her dad is a PGA pro. So I'm assimilating my life, my boy. Come on now. Exactly. I'm assimilating. So exactly. Do I get to hit back?
No. Nope. You're gonna jump your ass. Yeah.
There will be no jumping, but you do have to sit quiet while they do their round. Afterwards, I'll ask you how you feel about it. If you got some stuff to say, I'll let you say it. You put all your shit in your box? In my big pink box? My daddy's not rich. You've already made it clear you wouldn't be interested in me. That's only rich white girls. Wait, say that one more time. I feel like the crowd needs to hear it and feel the spirit.
Oh, a fat ass is a fat ass, and nice titties are nice titties regardless of color.
Amen. I think that was Dr. King's dream. Yeah.
I got on Malcolm. You can't say that when I got on Malcolm.
Oh, I understand. There was a moment when you were describing your shoes going to HBCU. I was like, well, are you going to tell them you're black or just let them guess? Then the Malcolm X shirt.
You know what I'm saying? I got white people at HBCUs. You know, they be sneaking in and shit.
The affirmative action.
Fat ass is a fat ass. I just told you.
I think it's usually like drum majors or like band kids, because I always see.
I love you, baby. I fucked a lot of tennis girls. They be foreign, like from different countries. So not white, but Tyler know what I'm talking about.
All right, Josh, we're gonna hang out afterwards. We're gonna have drinks, all right? All right. So what's gonna happen now? I was looking for the fucking remote. What's gonna happen now is I'm gonna set another timer for 5 minutes, if I can, like if I manage it. And we're gonna go round robin. You guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just in a circle. You're gonna tell Josh what he looks like for 5 minutes, and then after that, what are you doing? You guys are gonna vote on your favorite too. Make sense? Roger, you guys are right, your afterburn slips, right? Yeah. Shit! This round's gonna be 5 minutes and 1 second. I can't keep shit together today.
You look like you wear all that black stuff so you don't forget that you're black.
You look like you and Tylon share a special rain outfit.
You look like you have a lifetime subscription to Crunchyroll.
You look like you're very judgmental about how people check you.
You look like the kind-hearted mechanic in a buddy film who is just trying to get past his manslaughter conviction 5 years ago.
You look like you're secretly really good at bowling.
You look like the black guy they put in the white movies to be the comic relief.
You look like the detective with the cool quips in a Miami-based detective show. I'm thinking Ice-T and SVU, y'all. I hope that helps.
You look like you drive a turbocharged 85 Nissan Sentra.
You look like when you bought your car off the lot, you didn't know it had no buyback value.
You look like at least one panel of your car is spray painted.
You look like you're top 100 in the world in a video game none of us have heard of.
You look like you wear those shorts so people stare at your crotch.
You look like you wear those shorts so people think you're athletic.
You look like you're still pretending that Kanye did nothing wrong.
You look like you definitely have a conspiracy theory.
You look like you know how to use an airbrush. Y'all get that, right? No? Okay.
You look like you're a moderator on multiple subreddits.
You look like you'd be the black guy on the reboot In the Heat of the Night.
You look like you're anxiously awaiting GTA 6.
You look like you're cheating on your white girlfriend with an Asian girl right now.
You look like you'll eventually have a mail-order bride.
Yeah, I agree. You look like you're applying for that whole sperm thing in Asia with black men going on right now. Y'all know about that.
You look like fat Devin Booker.
You look like you'd make a good conversationalist on a long Uber ride.
You look like you think only white men can have neck beards.
You look like you saw Thundercat before he was cool.
1 minute. Oh.
You look like at Taco Bell, you have to say, wait, I'm not finished.
You look like you get your good shoes from pawn shops.
You look like you have a cat named Shinichiro Watanabe.
You look like you wear those glasses for aesthetics.
You look like you collect Squishmallows.
You look like you still rent DVDs.
You look like you pirate games.
You look like you watch slime videos.
You look like you spin jazz music on vinyl.
You guys give it up for TBJ, Lila, and Charlie. That was amazing. And give it up for me. I remembered to shut the fucking thing off. I think I won that round, you guys. You guys are keeping the expectations for me real low, and you should continue to do that, all right? All right. You thought of some things, didn't you? I could tell. I don't always do this, but I feel your energy right now. I need to hear from you. You guys. Wait. First off, did they do a good job? They get you I feel like they got you
A couple times for sure, but it was, it was all right. Lila says 6.7 out of 10, 7.2 out of 10, type of deal. So, this is my time to fire back, Charlie, you begin to slap the shit out of for me, the 13-year-old right now. I don't know her name. Lila. Like you sell pussy for $25 on a good day. Redhead. And I got some more shit. Toothbrush Jesus. He like, shut your bitch ass up. I don't know. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It froze up, I got some good stuff wrote down. I want some more time.
I got her number in my phone.
That's how I felt.
She black. First of all, she black. Come on now. I can't do my sister like that. First of all. That was, come on, she black. We black.
You guys give it up for Josh for being such a good sport. Grab a drink on me at the bar, okay? Also, in my experience, every time I've heard a man say, I can't do a sister like that, he's beating the shit out of the woman he's with. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying you would be the first exception to the rule. You got it? Will you take their mics from them?
Oh, yeah.
Comedians cannot be trusted with the mic.
We can't. Give it up again for Josh for coming up here and volunteering. Give it up. Give it up.
All right, here's the deal. There are 3 of them. You will have to cheer and vote 3 times. Do not fuck with me. Do not play with me. Right now, put in your heart the 2 you want to see to go on to the final round. All right? Not only will they be your July 24 Look Like champ, but they'll get to wear that sweet crown that's been blinking its darling little booty off this whole time for you. I make these in my house with so much hot glue. You don't understand. There's a fresh one every time. One time I made it out of a hat shaped like a turkey. So, what I need from you right now is who you want to see in the final round, the 2 you want to see. So that means loud votes for who you want and shut up for who you don't. You got it? I'm sorry I'm yelling, but Mama's stressed out. I'm gonna go down the line. Be good to me. If you want to see Toothbrush Jesus in the final round, make some noise. And if you want to see Lila Mae Bear go for that crown, clap your hands. And finally, if you need to hear some more jokes from Charlie Reifenberger, give it up. You guys know that bass sounds don't register on the decibel meter as high, you dumb. Ross, you're a musician. You know this. A great one. You guys give it up for Ross Turner. He's the best musician. I'm also just fucking with y'all. You did make it clear. It was close. It was very close. It was within 3 full decibels of each other. And the top 2 were within half a decibel of each other. So it was pretty good. One more time, you guys give it up for these 3. However, the final round is going to be Toothbrush Jesus versus Charlie Reifenberger! It was so close, Lila. You did great. You guys go if you want to get some water, something to drink. Take a little second and breathe and prepare. Again, Toothbrush Jesus is defending her crown right now. She won last month, so there's a lot on the line.
A lot on the line.
What's it like to be a returning champ?
What is it like to be a winner? Man, I don't know. I can't even put it into words. You know, it's just you give it your all, and it's just I appreciate it so much when the crowd lets me know I'm better than everybody else. I be needing that, especially in Midtown. Cause Midtown, let me tell you, Midtown whites, y'all are killing it. Y'all got hot Pilates in North Memphis. It's y'all fucking up Broad. Y'all fucking up Binghampton. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Just expanding, just manifest destiny right into Fraser. That's what we're doing. I don't know if you know this. If you ever get pulled over, buddy, you just tell him you look like champ. He'll be like, oh, you're cool.
Exactly.
That's not true. Don't do that. Also, please don't get pulled over. You get excited and you're really smart. And you'll say words that a cop doesn't understand, and he'll fight you. He'll tase you so fast.
No. It's cool. They'll give me a mural. I get an hour on TV. I get a lot of YouTube views and shit. I fuck with it. About an hour of TV, you feel me? That's a special.
A skate park, maybe? I don't know.
And a biopic.
Oh, no, my God. I can't participate in this. Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
I mean the part where, like, don't get tased to death.
I ain't gonna. Well, I don't know.
And that cowboy hat, they'll know you're one of the good ones.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm fucking around. You guys having a good time so far?
Hey, calm down.
I know you're tired. All right, I'm gonna ask you, are you tired or are you drunk? And clap your hands. Are you tired? That sounds like a tired clap. Or are you drunk? All right, so now we all know who to wait for them to leave the parking lot before we get in our cars. Also, you guys take an Uber home if you're fucked up. After this, we're gonna have a few words from Brad from A Better Way, and then we're gonna have a stand-up comic do some time for you. Allison McArthur is gonna be coming up, so we won't be finished. But make sure you're writing your afterburns, because after those things happen, then we're all gonna come up here and we're gonna read your jokes. The jokes that you wrote, and if we like them, I'll give you vintage, right? That's what you say when something's old and shitty, but you want it to be really expensive and fancy.
Who doing the hell spot?
Allison McArthur.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, and in fact, every single month, so on the third You Look Like on the third Saturday of every month. However that works out, right here at the High Tone. But starting this month, started last night, Allison McArthur is running a show called Loudmouth.
Yeah.
So like all the contenders you saw tonight, they're all really funny. Last night they actually got to do like comedy sets, you know, without the stress and the sweating, and it was amazing. Tylon, you did a set. I cried. In like the good fun way. I kicked another chair over. I don't know if you heard it while you're doing your set. I get tickled. I kicked a fucking chair over.
No, I appreciate that.
'Cause you're funny.
I appreciate that. I need that.
All right. I am stalling. Can my final two contenders please gesture to me? Where are you in the room?
We're the final two. We're
Where's my final
Toothbrush
two?
Jesus
Charlie,
and the other guy.
you're right there, Charlie Reifenberger. Don't forget to write your afterburn slips and put Charlie R, or Charlie V.
Charlie Reifenberger is too busy grabbing his wife real hard by the elbow at a country club. Bring your Billy Madison ass up.
All right, you guys, you have chosen this. This is your final round, going head to head together for the crowd. Put your hands together, Charlie Reifenberger and Toothbrush Jesus.
Yeah.
I know I diverted. Oh, you guys, come on.
This is my friend.
I know, right?
It's always better when they're friends because they know things about each other.
After.
What happened after the crowning?
I fucked up. Don't be asking questions.
I understand that I've given the appearance of not knowing what's going on. But in this instance, I do. It'll come later. All right, you guys didn't need to shake hands because you hugged. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Also, quietly, you guys try to stay fairly close so you're both in the shot.
Okay.
Audience, are you ready? More.
You look like you know a little bit of voodoo.
You look like Ken on a rough day with Barbie.
You look like you read tarot cards for your friends against their will.
You look like you start spouting off science and math crap at dinner.
You look like you're about to tell me my horoscope.
You look like the white guy that married into the family in a Tyler Perry flick.
You look like you brew Hawaiian punch flavored kombucha.
You look like the love interest in a true crime film about statutory relations.
You look like you have a collection of t-shirts from men you've gotten arrested.
You look like you traded me for a taller dude version of me that's not that great.
You look like you're doing a sexy buckwheat cosplay.
You look like a mafia member that wants to be a little black.
You look like you smell like the inside of a crystal shop.
You look like you get called in to help with Microsoft, but you really don't know what's going on.
You look like you made your daughter be your camera lady.
You look like you're about to get married so you can make your kids your camera lady.
You look like a Mick Jagger impersonator convinced he wrote Brown Sugar about you.
You look like you're on the cover of every Call of Duty.
You look like you're trying to start a cult.
You look like you forgot to clean your shoes.
You look like men get injured trying to have sex with you.
You look like you steered clear of me because of that.
You look like your dad is always saying, well, at least she's happy.
You look like you wish that your dad would just say something to you.
Oh, man. You look like you know how to cook all the weirdest parts of a cow.
You look like you're a football champion. I mean, a foosball champion.
You look like you think yoga is a sport.
You look like you play softball.
You look like you used to date Jack Sparrow.
You look like you stopped going to improv rehearsals to play baseball.
That's true. That's true. You look like you only go to the witch doctor.
You look like you tried to go vegan, but you thought that beef was still allowed.
You look like you are vegan.
You look like you tried to use protein supplements, but they just weren't helping you.
You look like Jaden and Willow Smith morphed into one crackhead.
You look like Stephen Colbert, but he never got famous.
You look like Black Amy Winehouse.
You look like Kurt Cobain if he was still alive.
I got nothing.
Before we go any further, you guys mentioned that you were friends at first. I noticed you hugged the first time. The second time you high-fived. Are you still friends? All right.
Watch them on Cast Together Improv on YouTube. Cast Together
thank you.
Improv.
Yeah, check out Cast Together.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
Down to the final hour for the competition. There's still much more show for you guys to have. Do you know who you think deserves that beautiful, well-made, not at all ridiculous, insane person thing that's behind me?
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you know who you want to win?
Yeah, they do.
It
Calm
is
down, sir.
time to leave the camera guy alone. You're supposed to leave the camera guy alone. It's time to vote. I said, you're going to vote, we're going to crown someone, we're going to have a few words for Better Way, we're going to have some more comedy, and then we're going to read your jokes. Make sure you still have a lot of time to write those afterbird slips. But it's time to crown, man. This is my least favorite part. I want everyone to win.
Yes. Well, I don't want everyone to win, actually. I want one person to win and 5 people to be sad. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm just thinking that maybe I don't need guest host anymore. Maybe I just need you. I just need you. All right. It's time to do it. Tell them if you don't mind so that I can focus, because I have a feeling this is going to be close. I know what the fuck you're about to do to me. It's going to be close, but I want to listen and focus. I'm going to stand right here. We use my decibel meter. Vote for who you want to win. Shut the fuck up for who you don't.
All right. If you want to see Toothbrush Jesus be the 2-time champ, let me make some noise. A nigga said, boo, y'all know how this works. That's noise. All right. If you want to see Charlie Reifenberger be a 1-time champion, let me hear you make some noise. I don't like seeing a white man give out bops. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's one of those things that ends bad for everyone in the room.
We'll tone that down.
It was really close.
It's close.
It was super close. It's also, like I told you guys, girth not length, but
Girth.
one of them maintained the same number for just a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, clap your hands for everybody you've already seen tonight!
Clap your hands for everybody. For everybody at the same time.
Clap your hands for Tyler, you've been doing great, it's gonna be amazing! I just like to be irritating, I really do. I just like to be like a bother.
I enjoy that as well.
It's like having the envelope at the Oscars. Like right now, multiple people want to throw something at me. And like that makes me feel alive, you know? It makes me hype.
I thrive off negativity.
Me, you too?
Yeah.
I only like negativity at me. It's like a self-harm thing, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
We could just leave and be like, no, they won't win. You know, we can just leave.
You're too old for self-harm. You gotta up.
You don't fucking know me. You talk about self-harm. You were just talking about having your face on a mural, fucker. Neither of us are okay. Your July 2024 You Look Like champ is on the stage. You chose it, so you guys give it up for Charlie Reifenberger!
There we go. There we go. Give it up again for Charlie and his hat.
You know, I try not to affect the show, but I definitely feel like a bucket hat favored the white dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a good hat. You usually have gay hats. He has a masculine hat.
No, there's a rainbow on it.
No, this isn't gay enough. You gave me something with bunny ears on it.
You looked really good in it. It was a visor. It was really cool.
I made it cool.
You wore it backwards and like to the side, like Fresh Prince.
I did.
That's the last time I have reference for it. We're fucking around. You guys give it up. This is your champ. You chose it. Way to go, Charlie. Good job, bud. All right, so now what's gonna happen? He is right there, ready. Tylon, let's go take a break for just a minute. We're gonna sort your afterburn slips. If you still got them, big pink box right over there. We'll come around and try to grab them as well, but we're gonna sort them out. But before we do that, or while we do that, before we have a comment come up, I have mentioned it all night that we have a volunteer from A Better Way here. It's all about harm reduction. It's all about helping folks struggling with addiction get through their addiction into recovery. And I'm well-meaning, and I'll say a lot of things, but this man is the expert on it, and he's volunteered to be here with us. You guys put your hands together, please, for Brad Yankee.
Thank you, Katrina, for reaching out to our website to invite me here. So, first and foremost, dead people can't recover, right? So we meet people where they're at, be the continuum of love. Just a minute. That's all it takes me is a minute. So check this out. We operate a syringe service program on Friday nights, and we've handed out 1 million needles. Why is that important? Because it stops the spread of infection. Most importantly, we hand out naloxone. I got Narcan with me today. So check this out. The #1 cause of death between 18 and 44-year-olds is accidental overdose, fentanyl poisoning. And so you might be doing some blow, and next thing you know, you're dead. Or buying a Xanax, you're dead. So I got some of that for y'all. I got fentanyl test strips. I got condoms with lube in case you get lucky tonight. I haven't got dental dams, so if you want to lick the booty or the cootie, you're safe there, right? So harm reduction is all about promoting positive changes and being a continuum of love, right? Our founders started because they lost their son to overdose. And in 2019, I was trying to inject dope to die because I didn't think there was a way out for me. So I was a volunteer. Then they came on and they got a grant. I started out for part-time, and now I'm the fucking operations manager. That's fucking amazing. Bro, I actually got back from Pittsburgh today. Fuck Microsoft. That was a nightmare. But, being able to have people that understand where you're at, love you, put the recovery back in your pocket. What's the recovery look like for that individual person? It's up to them, right? There's no cookie-cutter solution. So the bottom line is just love a motherfucker and don't be a jerk. Give him a squirt with Narcan. Woo! All right, y'all.
I said it wrong. You guys give it up here for Brad Yaki. Thank you so much for all the work you do. It's something that's super close to my heart, and I can tell you the story of why. I'm not going to say it on stage. I will say, though, the only education I ever do about Narcan, because I'm not a professional, I have learned a lot, but I do always share with people, if you ever have the instance that you have to use Narcan for a life-saving measure, get the fuck back, because they're going to wake up ready to whoop your ass. It's true. They will come up fighting. Try to be silly. All right. You guys check in with him. He's got supplies. Like I said, he's got test strips. If you or anyone you know, he's got condoms, dental dams, whatever kind of party you're trying to have tonight, make it, it can be fun, but also safe. You could do that. So talk to him. He's got lots of educational materials. And on that wonderful, wonderful note, this is a little thing we do. I always call it the hell spot, because it's usually really difficult to try to grab the crowd after You Look Like happens. But, buddy, I think I gave you an especially hella spot tonight. You're welcome, but I think you'll be able to stand to it. Like I said, this next person coming to the stage runs the Loudmouth show. So every month on the third Saturday, you'll see You Look Like, and the Friday before the third Saturday, right downstairs here at High Tone, you can see all your contenders perform as the real stand-up comedy jokes that they have. And also, she's come to us from Jonesboro, runs lots of shows in town. It's been amazing. Great buddy of mine. You guys put your hands together for Allison McArthur!
How are y'all doing? I'm naturally loud, so this works for me. Y'all give it up for Tylon and Katrina. Everybody? Y'all like Tylon's cowboy hat? Yeah? I walked up to him and we both looked at each other and I was like, you're wearing a costume too, aren't you? Right? So I do host the Loudmouth show. It started last night. It's amazing downstairs. We have a lot of people that come into town to do comedy for this, and now they can do their stand-up, so come see that. I have one little gift bag here to give away. Let's see. Y'all start clapping. I'll just pick somebody randomly, but you have to come on stage. Oh, you are so excited. Come up here. Also, you look amazing. Please come up here. I want you. I need this. This is just totally self-indulgent. I just want you guys to know it. All right. As the show host for Loudmouth, you get a sticker and a bag full of treats that are all they're all fixated on the mouth. I'm not going to pull every one of them out, but there are a set of wax lips in here. Okay. This is the kind of thing that you can expect from my ridiculous show, along with some really great comedy. All right. What's your name?
Elise.
At least if you want to come to Loudmouth next month, you got a free ticket. So please, 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 please take that home and enjoy it. There's stickers and things that you can help people know what I'm doing. But anyway, y'all give it up for Elise. Thank you guys very much. And keep it up for me. Give it up for me, because I look fucking awesome tonight. Yes, I do. I lost a little weight over the last year, and so I decided to buy an adult onesie. This adult onesie is like if I threw on a jacket with some shoulder pads, I would be rocking a real mommy dearest vibe right now. But right now, what I actually am, I'm looking like someone's maybe gay aunt at their niece's graduation. The aunt that just can't keep a man. That's who I am, right? I moved to Jonesboro recently, and I've been dating a little bit. I recently went on a date with a guy who told me that he listens to Joe Rogan. Now, that was not an immediate no, because my standards are very low. They're very low. But then he told me that he doesn't smoke weed, right? Someone that listens to Joe Rogan that doesn't smoke weed? That motherfucker has some bodies buried in the backyard, seriously. And then he tried to get all trad guy on me. He wanted to open the door of my car for me. Seriously. Where are my dirty car girls here? Yes? I'm a dirty car girl. I am. The ADHD is strong in me. It very much is. So I'm a dirty car girl, which means that seeing the inside of my car is a very, very intimate act. A very intimate act. It's like a 10th date activity, actually. Like, people have filled almost every one of my holes before they have seen the inside of my car. Yes. Speaking of holes, filling holes, y'all celebrated Pride Month. Anybody here celebrate Pride Month? Right? Awesome. I am from Jonesboro, and we had a pretty amazing Pride celebration, actually. And I took my daughter. My daughter is queer in some way. It changes sometimes, and I know that makes me sound like a grandma. But also it's true. But anyway, Gen Z, they're precious babies, aren't they? Right? So I took my daughter and her friends to Pride. I took my daughter and her girlfriend and their friend who was wearing a horse head. I took them all to Pride, and it was amazing, honestly. But also, I don't know about people that are raising children. Anybody here like raising kids as a liberal in the South? Anybody have kids? Maybe. It's late. Y'all probably don't have kids. Anyway, my sister and I, we've always joked about what would our kids do if they rebelled against us as like very, very like leftist parents in Arkansas. And let me tell y'all, they did not disappoint. My sister's son, my nephew, he made a 34 on the ACT, right? Yes. And then he decided to become a jazz musician, right? My daughter, she recently came out as an asexual furry. Now, have y'all heard my jokes? Did you just hear what I had to say? That is the ultimate rebellion against me. I just want you to know, the ultimate rebellion. So I'm a therapist. Like, during the day, that's what the state of Arkansas lets me do. Imagine if I was your therapist. No, like, seriously, right now, imagine if I was your therapist. I'm not gonna pass out Kool-Aid or anything, like, fuck. Seriously. But I am an amazing therapist. Let's see. We got a couple. Are y'all a couple? No? Okay, I'm not gonna embarrass you. You were great. Who's a couple? You guys are a couple? Yes? Okay. I am an amazing couples counselor. I don't know if you guys have been to therapy before, but if I was your couples counselor, I could get her to start sucking your dick again. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Okay, maybe. See me afterwards. I'm here for you. I really am. Let's see. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I do have ADHD. Where's my ADHDers at? Anybody? Anybody here, ADHD? It's fucking horrible, right? I had to get a new car recently because I don't know if you know this, but one of the ways you can tell somebody has ADHD is if they have totaled 3 or more cars in their life. That's coming from a mental health professional. I just want you to know that. But motherfuckers in their cars are crazy. If you have friends that have ADHD that are driving, you need to check on them. They're doing a lot of things while they're also driving. A lot of things. And you know, if you have a way to pay attention, it's really all or nothing with us. Like, a lot of afflictions can cause your car to be fucked up. Like an alcoholic, from front to fender, their car might be dented from all to hell, but it's still running. It's still going. With an ADHD, it's all or nothing. Like, either you use your cat-like reflexes to move out of the way of literally everything, or you drive into the broad side of a metal building. There's only two ways there. But if you're an alcoholic with ADHD, I sense some of you might be in the crowd. I have flirted with this lifestyle from time to time. If you are an alcoholic with ADHD, well, you just need to wake up every morning and praise the God that you worship, because you're not meant to be alive anymore right now. Every day is a blessing to you. You should live, laugh, and love. All right, I think maybe, are we bringing, I don't know, nobody's lighting me. I feel like I've been here for a while. All right, I'm going to tell y'all one more joke. Like I said, I have ADHD, which means things are hard to change. Like talking, like changing the words to lyrics. I grew up in the 90s where rap was probable. I can't fucking talk. I love 90s rap music, okay? And I can't change the way I talk. It's very hard. And so I want you guys to celebrate. I am 9 years sober. I'm 9 years, yeah, thank you. I'm 9 years sober from accidentally saying the N-word during a 3 6 Mafia song. Thanks. Hey, look, it would have been 11 years except for that unfortunate bachelorette party of 2015. Fireball is a son of a bitch. But let's tear the club up. Anybody? Nope, y'all aren't gonna say it either. All right, that's been my set. My name is Allison McArthur. I do run the show downstairs, Loudmouth, every third Friday. And here is your host, Katrina Coleman. Y'all give it up for Katrina Coleman.
I love fist bumps. Okay. This is the last part of the show. If you guys haven't been here before, this is usually the part that's everybody's favorite. I'm gonna go grab the buttons. If we like your joke, what's gonna happen is at first I'm gonna start throwing buttons, and then I'm gonna hit someone in the face, and I'm gonna go, shit, I'm sorry, and then I'll gently hand them to you. Because I know I look like I'm really good at softball, but like I'm not coordinated. So what I need right now is I need all 6 of my contenders and my co-hosts back to the stage. Do we need to adjust, boss? Okay. You guys didn't know that you're in a full Hollywood production of a show. Have I hit my mark? Is my light good? Oh my God. Do I look shiny? I know I look shiny. I'm fucking hot and sweaty. All right, so here's the deal. Everybody has stacks of jokes that you have written, and we've all been handed them. I'm gonna start us off, and then you guys, do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay. We're just gonna kind of round robin. It's gonna turn into a little bit of chaos. I'm gonna kick off with this one. Also, thank you for signing it, Zach. I'm definitely gonna give you a button when I find out where you are. Hey, Katrina, you look like asexual Ventura.
All right, so about 20 people said I look like some variation of Lil Nas X, so I'm skipping all those. I'm skipping them. I don't like it. But this one is from Ross Turner. Let's get him fired. Ross Turner said, "Hey, Tylon, you look like Giddy Up Ben Carson."
Hey, Spencer, you look like you're trying to pivot after a failed yoga career. Signed, not applicable.
Hey, Lila, you look like the best friend on a Disney sitcom.
Hey, Reifenberger, you look like you list 8 Mile on a list of inspirational films.
What's the name on it? What's the name on it?
Zach.
Where is that?
Zach Williams?
I got a few.
I got butts for you, motherfucker.
Stop interrupting me.
Okay, this is my turn. My turn. It's my turn.
I got a few Andrew Tates. I think the best one is I look like the angel on Andrew Tate's shoulder. That's Keely.
Hey, Basil. You bring a pizza when you go sunglass hunting. Hannah. Where's Hannah? HR representative. Okay.
You're all cowards for me. No one signed them. Hey, Lila, you look like the boxers under your dress let your dick flop out. But I'm not hot enough to look trans, and you guys know that, so.
Hey, TBJ. You look like a Pixar animated Black and Mild. Sign my favorite person. Where are you? Tylon.
Hey, Spencer, you look like if the Unabomber ate his feelings. Keely.
Come on, jackass. All right. Written by this motherfucker. Basil, you had a hit song in the mid-90s called Gayer's Paradise.
Hey, Charlie, you look like you should be getting slapped for trying to meet a minor. That was Josh.
Also, is our Josh, our volunteer, is he still here? Well, somebody wrote, hey Josh, you look like your Yeezys cost as much as your Nissan Altima. That wasn't nice.
Y'all roasted the Narcan guy? Jesus.
No, that was the audience volunteer.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Also, for the record, we sorted them. None of you did that, and thank you very much. I told you this audience is the biggest bitch I ever met, but you restrained yourselves. Thank you very much.
Hey, Charlie, you look like you're here to welcome me to Fantasy President's Island. That's pretty good. That was Nathan. Give it up for Nathan on that one.
Yeah. Shout out Nathan. I didn't know that the Narcan guy was the Narcan guy. I was just like, oh man, this guy's doing terrible. All right. This one came from Zach Williams. He said, hey Tylon, you look like blazing Satterals. Is it okay? Deep cut. Okay.
Okay, this is from Nathan. Okay. If In Living Color did a Dora the Explorer episode,
Hey, Toothbrush Jesus. You look like you roller skate down Mario Kart's Rainbow Road in your dreams, and it's an awesome time. It was unsigned. I do not dream things like that at all.
Hey, Reifenberger, you look like an Amish who made it out. Also, Zach Williams.
Hey, Spencer, you look like you've stopped talking to family members over Pokemon.
okay, this is from Josh, a sexually liberated youth pastor.
I got one for Josh. Said I look like my kids only call me by my first name.
It's fine, you guys. He doesn't have kids. Hey, Katrina, you look like you lick your fingers after eating hot wings and strange pussy. Of course, Keely. Although I would use a dental name if it's too strange, which you can find right over here with Brad.
Hey, Lila, you look like you picture people arguing while you fuck them. Truly terrifying, Zach. Where are you in my room?
I don't know. A lot of these are pretty mid, but I'm gonna read this one. I think it got some steam. This one was from John Miller. He said, "Hey Tylon, you look like an Urban Myers." All right, a little bit.
Hey Charlie R, you look like the extra in a romantic comedy who doesn't have any lines but always has a beer. That's Quinn Kelly.
Hey TBJ, you look like your overalls are midget size. Size, not sized, but size. That was written by John Andrew Miller. And someone else also wrote, you are wearing overall. Overall.
She was, though. Keely told me I look like a homeless Fabio who lost the battle of the head lice. And Jason says I look like Tommy Pickles that got the Atlas shrugged. I edited that one to make it punch better. All right, it was, okay.
Hey, Basil. If Gillian got overly tanned on the island and turned gay. MH, who is that? Yeah, I wouldn't raise my hand either.
Hey Spencer, you look like you love toy trains.
Hannah, I'm gonna shame you for being topical. Hey Lila Bear, you look like you only hawk Tua on tampons.
Hey Charlie R, you look like the Ken doll used to smuggle fentanyl into the country. Signed by Austin.
TBJ wrote this. Basil, the magic mirror for the evil drag queens. Also, if RuPaul never raced. TBJ, you look like America's Next Top Man.
Does that mean you think she's cute? Or, oh. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah. It's just funny. A lot of these are just like people just stick to one and they'll just be like, and they'll just go, "You look gay." Like it's just a lot of variations of you look like a cowboy and you look gay. But I mean, this one, this was Hannah. I think this is your Hannah.
It's a relationship. We're not, yeah.
He said, "Who? Hold on. Who? That was somebody said that. I'm gonna get you." Hey Tylon, you look like Charlie Reifenberger in Negative Exposure.
Ross told me I look like an old disappointed tampon, and Ryan Bush told me I look like the owner of a paint company who's never touched paint. Okay, sniffed it though. Okay.
They don't usually hurt my feelings, but this one does. It's too close to home. Jason, you asshole. Hey, Katrina, you look like you throw away the box for your microwave meal before reading the directions. Fuck you, Jason! It's a constant struggle.
Hey TBJ, you look like you would be an asset in Mad Max, a liability in Waterworld. Hannah.
Okay, Zach wrote, Basil, you make and sell your own toothpaste. Is this a compliment? What the fuck?
I didn't even get a chance to write a lot of afterburns, but I was gonna tell you, Basil, you look like Cedric the homosexual.
He broke himself. He broke himself.
Tylon, you look like Stroke Dick Mountain. Hey, Charlie Reifenberger, you look like a casting what if for Pete from The Bear. I don't watch that show. I was just gonna say it just in case. All right, let's do one more. Hey, Reifenberger, you look like you know more about cars than vaginas. Zach Williams, again.
Hey, Lila, you look like you fart on elevators to assert dominance. That's not why.
Hey, TBJ, you look like you said VWV unironically in the last WC, probably in bed. I didn't understand it and I wanted to be...
Wait. Ooh woo.
Oh, okay, I was like, all right, I was like, make it make sense. Okay, hey TBJ, you look like you said ooh woo unironically in the last week, probably in bed. Jason.
Still didn't make sense. Okay. Hey, this is Zach. You look like the photographer was the only one to show up for my family's beach photos. Okay.
Hey, Charlie R., you look like a big city business lawyer that gets dumped in a Lifetime Christmas movie. Hey, Charlie R., you look like you coach a t-ball league but don't have any kids. That was by Josh.
This one makes me mad because he did like a, okay. Hey, Lila Mae Bear, you look like your favorite is Say It With Me, Everyone Full. It doesn't even make, I know he's calling me fat, but I don't really get it. But anyways, that's Quinn Kelly. Bully him later, all right? Oh, that's sweet, Quinn. I'm sorry.
Hey, Toothbrush Jesus. You look like if Miss Frizzle and T-Boz had a baby. By Aaron. I think I like that one.
We're gonna creep. Oh, in the magic school bus.
Oh, not in there. Hey, Toothbrush Jesus. You look like you dress like it's African April all year long. I like that one.
I got a couple I'm gonna hit real quick. Charlie, you do your last couple. I don't know why I like this one. You guys might. Hey, Katrina, you look like Big Pussy Lebowski. Hey, Katrina, you look like AI-generated Weezer. That was Nathan. This was Ross. And Zach, it would be appropriate. Hey, Katrina, you look like for consent before high-fiving. Zach, I've asked you if you wanted a high five before, you fuck.
Hannah, why did you? Okay, you wrote. Hey, Basil, you wear that hat so God can't see you? What the fuck was that?
The hat not big enough. I'm sorry, my fault, bro, my fault. We can go, yeah.
Okay, this is my last one. Hey, Lila, you look like you play tuba in Boy Genius. That's Charlie Vergos.
Hey, Charlie, you look like Get Off on a Technicality Ken. Hey, Charlie, you look like you're... No, I don't like that one. Hey, Charlie, you look like you were offended that this year's Gerber baby was black.
The Gerber baby's black now? Yeah. All right, we're everywhere. All right, I'm gonna read one more. I've been skipping a lot of them because it's funny how like they're all bored. Like some of them, it don't even be like funny. Like it'll read out like, oh hey Tyler, you look like a nigger. Like it'll like that's like one of them was like, hey, you look like Lil Nas X found on Zip It, and it was just like, he's skinny too.
Yeah, you know it's strong.
I don't like it. All right, this one's from Tracy J.
You look
This
like
is
medium Nas X.
That would have been funny. No one used that. I got hey Tyler, you look like Lil Hell Nah X. And I punched that one up to make it funny. This one is from Tracy J. Hey Tylon, you look like you're ready to play basketball, go to church, and go to Wild Wild West cosplay.
Hey, Charlie, you look like you cried when Tiger Woods won the Masters in front of his kids in 2018. Charlie Vergos. Charlie, you look like you still listen to Drake in public. Charlie, you look like you buy Axe body spray scented candles.
You guys are the worst. All right, any of you guys
Guilty
have any
on all
more you want to
accounts.
read? Tyler, come up here with me. I always read the last one, and usually I have one that's just like bonkers and insane. It doesn't make any sense. But you guys actually really paid off, and I'm going to give like 1,000,000 buttons to this one. Hey, Katrina, you look like Hunter S. Thompson. Fucking J. Wolf, you son of a bitch. You're fucking bat country. So, what do you guys think?
That was a good show. That was a good show. I enjoyed this one.
What we're gonna do right now is you're going to give it up for all of my contenders tonight. Charlie, Spencer, Charlie, again, Lila, Toothbrush Jesus, Basil. They gave you an amazing show. Our champion this month, Charlie Reifenberger. You guys are gonna give it up for Tylon Monger. Vergos. You guys are gonna give it up for the high tone for always give it up for a better way for volunteering his time and being kind to us and providing us all the things we need to reduce our harm. Give it up for Allison McArthur doing the house spot for you. Give it up for yourselves, for being an amazing audience. I love you. Give it up for Back to the Light for recording and keeping this on record for us. And I think that what has happened now has been, no, sillies. I wasn't gonna forget. Give it up for me!
Give it up for Katrina! Give it up!
This has been a You Look Like. Good night! Buy drinks, hang around, tell stories, let's party!
Throwing that heavy metal shit. Y'all be listening to.